guys, Hugh Carnahan, the Kaizen Man, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a tip and trick that I found, and I am going to be replacing these hinges on the M35A2. Now some of you might be wondering, why are we fixing the door of this anyways? Well, for those of you that don't know, here in the Ozarks, there are dangerous animals everywhere. Australia ain't got nothing on us. Oh my God, there's another one. Sometimes you want the stability of a nice steel barrier to get behind when you're going after deer in my deer hunting blind, which you can't see because it's got wheels. Also, sometimes it just sucks when you can't open the door if you're gonna go in town. The hinges effectively were frozen shut. See that there? And what happened is, rather than drill these out with a 5/16 drill bit and do all that, I just ordered new hinges. Now we run into our second problem. These hinges have the old style bolt, right? And we need a threaded bolt like this because the old style was for the Jeep doors and the new style is for, you need something to be able to screw the mirrors on. And what I mean by that is this. Here's the hinges, and you'll see that there's threading on here, and the threading is actually what secures the mirrors to the door. So I can't do that with these hinges. So my tip to you today is, have you checked YouTube? Because I cannot remove this pin. So I clamped it in a vise and I started wailing on it with a hammer. And then I went to a bigger hammer and it still wasn't budging. So my next thought was, I'm gonna switch to a grinder with a cutoff wheel, cut that pin off. Once that pin is cut off, then I'll beat the rest of it out and then I'll attach this. But think about all the over-processing that would have had. There would have been so much over-processing. I definitely would have nicked and hit this paint when I repaint everything. So I went to YouTube and I checked, and there's a link right here to Tactical Repair, and he does an amazing job of showing a tip and trick. And rather than spend any of that time, we're just gonna use a C-clamp, and I'll show you that next. You just take a socket, any socket that will fit over this pin. Plop it on there. All right. So, well, defect. It won't fit. All right, normally this would work, but the C-clamp is too small for it, so it's not gonna work. Throw this cap on, put it in this chuck, into this vise. All right, plan B, not enough leverage. What do you know? Also won't work. Hey, look at that. All right, let's see how much force this can take. Ah, there it goes. And what we're doing is we're converting rotational torque to linear force. Rotational torque to linear force! I'm not sure if that's right. You should check that. By using these threads and this leverage, you just work on that and push it right out. Anyways, once that initial bit is broken out, you can see that there. Hit it with a punch like we were going to anyways, and it's just driving that thing right out. And there it is. Nice, tight, friction fit. Comes apart, perfect. Now we are going to replace that with this bolt here. Do this one more time, and then get this on the door, and we'll be good to go. Here's an old one that sheared off, right? Rather than fiddle with any of this, just decided to order new hinges. So we're just gonna replace the entire unit by itself. And I'm gonna mimic, hey, look, that's on the door like this, so I'm gonna put it on the door that direction. And with that, we can go get it back on the other door. The door back onto the M35A2. So, just like that, we've got this door fixed. reminding you to make sure you go out there and you fix what bugs you. I'm gonna go get the Goremobile license so we can drive it around town. Got the registration. She's gonna be a daily driver. Woo! You like this stuff? Like, subscribe. If you want to know one day how you can own big military vehicles without being a financial burden, check out the books below. If you're a business owner, check out the lean books. If you are interested in personal finance or real estate, check those out. All those books taught me how to buy passive assets, and those passive assets bought me crap like this. We'll see you next time, guys.